Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hashtag Zia here. Thanks for tuning in. Just wanted to show you real quick my camera setup on my new helmet. I just purchased this Schuberth C3 Lite, and so far it's a pretty good helmet. I've just had it for a couple of weeks. I've ridden once or twice in it. It's very quiet compared to the old AGV helmet that I had, and it's I mean, it's a little cheaper than your C3 Pro helmet, which runs about, I think, $600 if I'm not mistaken, and this thing was $400. So it is a modular helmet, so this thing flips up, and that's where I was finding a little bit of challenge on putting where to put the mic, because in the old setup I had the mic up here for the GoPro hidden between this pad, cheek pad, but in this one it won't work, because if you flip this open, if you flip it open, that mic, that wire will probably pop the mic off, or it just won't work. So what I have done, just so you guys know, and it's not a super clean install right now, but what I have done is, first of all, I had to use Suguru glue to mount this, even though it's a fairly flat surface, but I had to angle the camera upwards just so I can get this profile right here. So when I'm riding, at least the camera can go a little bit further back and I could get a decent video. And while you're doing this, guys, you notice I don't have my visor. I've taken the visor off because it's much easier to work. So I know I can make this a cleaner install, but what I have done is put Suguru on there, put the mount, wrap the wire around. And I know I could probably make it cleaner, just no wrap, and just bring the wire in and then tape it inside. But then that's one more thing that I have to worry about coming out loose or just coming undone. And while I'm riding, I just don't want that. So it's not a super clean install, but what I have done here is just wrap the wire around. And of course the camera is here. And I've got the, this is a GoPro 7, so I've got this this great cover from Ulanzi where you can put the mic adapter in here. And so I've got the mic, which I think, I forget the name of it, but I believe it's Purple Panda, I think. The mic, if you notice the wires, and I'm sorry, I'm using my hand and my phone to do this, so it's probably going to be a little shaky, but you see the wire is, and I'm not sure what that is, it's just something to be clean. So the wire comes down here, I've got it tucked inside the shin guard, and then I've got the wireless mic muff taped to the front of the helmet. Now, the reason I did it on this side, because on the other side I've got this, so I didn't want this to interfere with the muff, my regular Sena boom mic. So I've got the Sena connected down there as well. So yeah, it does make the helmet a bit heavy, fair warning. Heavy helmet to begin with, just under, I think, 4 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. But so I've got the mic down there, and over here it seems like a pretty clean, pretty clean install. Have the mic with double-sided tape hooked up to the front, and when I wear this, it does not hit my mouth, or it does not hit my lips, so it's good. Now this may look like a pretty, messy install, but once, and that's only because you're looking at it through this angle. Now if you look at it through here, you can't even tell, the wires being wrapped around. So if you look at it from dead front, you can't tell, though, you can't see those wires. It's only when you see them up close from the side or at the bottom. So I mean, this is how I have it set up, and I thought the mic would be too close to my mouth, but it doesn't seem like that either. I'm gonna put the helmet on, and I'm gonna talk through the helmet and the Purple Panda mic, and you can have a listen just to get an idea of how that sound comes out. But anyway, this is how I have it set up. I couldn't figure out anything else, but if you have a better way for me to put this camera setup on a modular helmet, please go ahead and share the video or share in the comments. But I thought it to be a little bit different, or a little bit difficult, but not impossible, to go ahead and set up the mic on a modular helmet. So let's test it out. All right, so real quick, this is what it looks like up close. I couldn't find a nice light in the house somewhere, so I went in front of the mirror to show this to you. None of this affects any of the functions of the helmet. I mean, I took the visor off as I told you, but see how clean it looks. You don't see the wires wrapped around in the back. Of course, if you were to look at it on the side, then that would be the case. But and the microphone is right in front of my mouth, but it's not touching. It's not intrusive, and I don't feel any of the fur hitting my lips or my chin. So, and being that it's close, I was a little afraid that it might distort the sound, but actually I'm speaking normally and it's quite decent. So as you can see, it turned out pretty good. Now I can still open up the top, which I'm going to do now. And it's that simple, no issues whatsoever. And to close it, just bring it back down. Simple, clicks into place. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and just walk around as well. Well, I guess it'll give you a tour of a little bit of my upstairs house as well. But anyway, let me walk around and kind of show you how it sounds when I'm walking around, while I'm breathing or inhaling, exhaling. So I think it's pretty normal. The sound is not bad at all. I think the camera looks good over there as well, and oh yeah. And I guess there's a mirror here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I think it looks all right. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have a better way of mounting this, I'd love to see it. Share the video, or let me know what you guys have done differently. But I think for my application, this thing is pretty solid over here, and it just works. It doesn't interfere with the modular part of the helmet, and looks good. So, well, here's my visor that I'm going to put on. So once that goes on, you'll see that it won't interfere with the camera as well. So but yeah, other than that, I'm digging this C3 Lite helmet by Schuberth. I know it's only exclusive to Cycle Gear and Revzilla, so $3.99, not a bad deal. It's a intermediate round, more towards the round, so it kind of fits my head perfect. So the other helmet I had was this AGV helmet. Nice helmet, but it just gave me a bit of a headache, so I stopped using this one. And I haven't had it for a long time, maybe 6 months or so. But mounting the camera right here on this thing was a pain in the butt. But good thing we have Suguru, and that works. So, all right, guys, that's about it. Appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, be safe.